What's up, brothers and sisters? This is Shu Amun Ra, and this is a special of Sex Chronicles. Sex Chronicles, chapter 8, verses 17. My opinion. Part 1. Brothers and sisters, I want to drop. I'm going to drop something on you. Why did we play an illusional game? Why do we play games, mind games with one another? Why do we do that? It's unnecessary. I use you for example. You, for example. You think you're going to sleep with your woman every day. Hold on. You think you're going to sleep with your woman every day. You actually will manifest this shit and believe that I got to have sex with her every day. First of all, you're not going to want to have sex every day. This is what you manipulate yourself by stating this shit. Words that come out your mouth to believe that you're going to have sex with this woman every day. Let's make it clear. Women might tell me, oh, I'm not getting sex on a regular. First of all, she talking out her ass too. Now, can a woman have sex every day? Sure, she can. Man, you can have sex every day too. But guess what? You better not ejaculate. Because if you ejaculate, you can become weak. The more you ejaculate, the weaker you become. You know that already, though. You already know that. You ejaculate, you become weaker. You lose your power. You lose your strength. Now, for a woman, it's a different story. But here's the catch for a woman. Her womb, her vagina hole will get raw. Even in the first encounter. It depends how aggressive a man is. Or how aggressive she is. See, the vagina hole lubricates. It's to protect the vagina hole from the flesh inside tearing. That's why it gets lubricated, because it's dry. The man's penis don't get lubricated. Now do it. No. This is why the woman's vagina has to be lubricated. She will get wet. Now, do she get wet all the time? No, she don't. Do she get wet constantly, fluently, while she having sex? No, she don't. So, brothers and sisters, a lot of you know that already. So when you make stupid statements, oh, I want to have sex all the time. You're not going to have sex all the time. And then you let society actually tell you that having sex 3 or 4 or 5 times a week is good for the heart. Actually, you could go jogging. Go jogging. You could exercise right in your house, which is good for your heart. Huh? Listen to all these fucking statements that these people come up with. But here's another thing. You create monsters. Yes, you create monsters. For example, if you constantly giving a man or a woman sex, they get used to it. Then all of a sudden, do you think that that man or woman appreciate you? You. Or do they appreciate the fact that they want to have sex with you, and that is what they want? Beat the game. When that man or that woman begins to learn this skill and begins to realize, or it becomes a habit that he or she wants sex. It ain't no different from drinking alcohol, beer, wine, any other substance that can get you feeling good, if you will. There's no difference between drugs, narcotics, that'll make you feel good, if you will. So, brothers and sisters, let's keep it 100. They call it sex addiction, right? A lot of people have it because they believe they're supposed to have sex on a regular. And what you don't understand is when you teach a young person this, a young person, the average young person, is not going to control themselves, man or woman. Peep the game, brothers and sisters. Peep it. I want you to understand this. I want you to hear me clearly. When that person, all they want is to have sex, their relationship will not be based on having sex. Their relationship will be based on a sexual encounter. He or she is not looking for you to get involved in a deep emotional, psychological relationship. It's based on physical. Now you're going to realize you're going to transform that person into a monster, because they're going to go around literally hurting people. Meaning, they're going to tell them false lies. No truths. They're going to say whatever. They're going to say whatever they need to say. They're going to say whatever they need to say to sleep with whomever. Peep the game. And a lot of you, I don't think you understand this shit. But I think you don't give a goddamn either. How can a woman or a man, right, have his wife and say, I love my wife, I love my children, and next you know, he's got 2 and 3 other women beside his wife. Same thing like a woman. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, your beloved wife, trust and believe, will sit there and pretend that she ain't doing nothing, but you didn't know she was a monster. You didn't know that. Your wife is a monster because she has physical desires, physical habits. She might not even tell you. Like, she might not tell you, like, she'll be with you for years and be saying some shit like, you know, she won't tell nobody that she addicted to the physical perspective of sexual action. Your wife ain't gotta tell you that, just like the man ain't gotta tell you. Man ain't gotta tell you that shit. The 90% of men do not tell his woman that he's addicted to the physical attributes of a woman. Her breasts, her booty, her titties, her vagina, her pussy, however you want to call it. Well, you have women who is the same way. And they don't get in a relationship with you just cause. They want to have sex with you. They become monsters. Real talk. I know a lot of females, they'll have a baby, right? They'll have children. And here's the crazy shit. They'll have fucking children and form families. But when that urge comes, brothers and sisters, there's nothing you can do about it. They're going to go fuck. They're going to find and win. They're going to sleep with people. They're going to, they'll even wait till the man come to them to pretend that, oh, I ain't go to him. You got some women whose urge is so strong, they know, like, yeah, this nigga, I'll fuck him. They will create a story. They will have an illusion story, how much they love their baby daddies or their husbands. And then they go, I never did this before, because they want you to feel like they innocent. They don't want you to see they're wolf in sheep's clothing. They don't want you to see that, brothers and sisters. They don't want you to see it. Just like men. Men will walk around here acting like they so innocent and loving, lying and saying all kind of madness. They're not innocent. Are you kidding me? Men be having 2 and 3 families. Real talk. 2 or 3 families. And then see himself a little sweet thing. And he will make room for this sweet woman. This sweet young thing. He 45, 50 years old, and the female's 22 years old. Yeah. And a young girl, you got young girls who like that shit. Sex Chronicles, chapter 8, verses 17. My opinion. What's really going on? But in fact, you sit up there and you lie to one another. You just be lying to one another. You do. You don't want to tell the truth because you got hidden secrets. You got hidden secrets. I know a lot of people are like, damn, man, you be talking about sex? No, this is Sex Chronicles, brother. This is fucking therapy. And a lot of you motherfuckers need therapy anyway. You know you do. I don't give a fuck if you listen to me or not. But if somebody, listen, this is the internet. Somebody is gonna listen to this shit. One time I even said to myself, damn, ain't nobody watching. That bitch came back around about 6 months later. It was over 700 people, 700 views. 6 months later. Now y'all looking at it, 700 views on 6 months later. See, I look at it as worldwide. That's 700 people, 6 months worldwide who watched the video. I'm not trying to get paid for this shit. This shit is for free. That's how y'all look at it in the image the way you look at it. I don't look at it like that. If you're using the internet to make money, good. Why are you teaching or sending a message? My journey, my life, my research, cross references, all things. Real talk, real moment, real time. Keep it. Huh? This is Sex Chronicles. Open conversation. So that is. Sex Chronicles, chapter 8, verse 17, part 1. And you don't want nobody to know the shit you be into. You, man or woman. Now, is all women and men are like that? No, they're not. No, they're not. That's a fact. All men, all women do not and will not fall into the sex habits. That's just a fact. And if you sit up there and you go, oh man, no. Some people literally hate having sex. That's for another story though. You know, we into this raw shit today, this morning. And I will say to you, and I want you to understand clearly, brothers and sisters, I'm about to get off. People got sexual habits and they became monsters. You just don't know who they are. People have mastered the illusion within themselves. You got a percentage of wolves and masquerade as sheep until they get you caught up in their shit. They will use sex to get your money. They will use sex to get you caught up in their whatever little drama they into, male or female. But it's usually a female that does that. Male is always into conquering a female. And what happens, he gets trapped into her madness. I was just watching a video the other day. Real talk. I was watching a video the other day when the young girl talking about, you know, she's Latin. She's talking about, oh, yes, I'm hot. You know what it is. You know how I'm aggressive. Because you Latin doesn't mean that you're aggressive. This is the stereo they keep fucking putting on Latin women. You know what I mean? Any woman could be aggressive and she want what she want. You know what I'm saying? But there's a price to pay for that. When you trying to demand what the fuck you want 24/7. There's a price for that. Don't get it twisted, brothers and sisters. It's a fucking price. When you want what you want. And eventually, you know, a lot of these guys, they also playing the game. They go, you so beautiful, because he want to get between your legs and conquer your pussy. And because you so silly, you thinking you got him wrapped up in your shit, he's already thinking, and if he fucks you, and you get fucked the way you want, that little plan that you had, it's not gonna work. Because once he fucks you a few times, and then you're already thinking 2 and 3 steps ahead of time, like, yeah, you're gonna marry me, blah blah blah, and now you solid, now you locked in, like, yeah, good, I got him the way I want him to be, and then he fucks another woman, and then you find out all that work of manipulation, you forgot about it. Go and tell your friends, your family members how, you know, yeah, he do everything for me. He's everything I want him to be. This is what you tell your peoples. This is what you tell them. And then he sleeps with another woman because he feels an energy from another woman. Or he just finds her attractive. Let's keep that shit real. But guess what happened? You thought you was the only one. You forgot about nature. You forgot about nature in its true power. You didn't realize he wasn't thinking the same way you was. You was manipulating the game. He was thinking to conquer your ass. That was his whole consolation, to conquer you. You didn't realize that, though. I know. And in the end, because you don't know, you think you know, women, percentage of you, you think you masquerading the game. You thinking your pussy's all that. Remember, it's always about conquering. I'm Amun Ra. 6 Chronicles, chapter 8. verse 17, part 1. On part 2, it's going to get heavy. It's going to get heavy. Deuce out.